From Big Drifter, I'm Naughty, number 5. Some money for Cashburn. Panache is very solid in the betting. Rimmer's come in for some support, number 9. But 6 to 5 after being easy early. Arch Force had gone in and that completed it then. This the Scobie Breezley and they're away. I'm Naughty began a little slowly and Cashburn back there too, and one of the first out Black Type Magic in company with Phonome and Arch Force driving on. Panache isn't far away. Skylight Jimmy's going through between horses, and Rimmer's just off them with Come On Mate a little worse in midfield, the rail. Skylight Jimmy is the leader as they settle down. Cashburn is wide out doing some early work. He gets up into second, followed by Black Type Magic on the inside of Phonome. A length and a half away, fifth is Panache, but she's travelling 3 deep there as they go past the 1200. Rimmer between horses. Classic Benbar is over on the rails. 2 lengths to I'm Naughty, and then Come On Mate. Followed 2 lengths away by Jose Allegra, Merlin's Law, and Cashburn's now last of all. Skylight Jimmy near the 1,000 lead. Arch Force in second, placing a length and a half. Black Type Magic third, and Phonome fourth the outside. Followed then by Panache, a length away on the inside of her. Classic Benbara, followed by Rimmer. Then I'm Naughty, followed by Come On Mate, 2 lengths to Jose Allegra, Merlin's Law, and Cashburn last of all. Out near the 700 they race. Skylight Jimmy the leader. Arch Force in second placing. Black Type Magic ridden along third on the inside of Phonome, 1 Panache. Then Classic Benbara, Rimmer, followed by I'm Naughty, Come On Mate, awkwardly placed on the rail from Jose Allegra, Merlin's Law, and Cashburn. Skylight Jimmy the leader. Arch Force niggled at in second placing, followed by Phonome and Panache. Back behind them then is Rimmer starting to work home as they come to the corner, and then I'm Naughty and Come On Mate. Skylight Jimmy for home in front of Arch Force, Phonome, Panache down the outside. I'm Naughty. Rimmer's trying to work clear right behind them. 150 to go now, and Phonome hit the lead from Arch Force, Rimmer, Panache, Classic Benbara. I'm Naughty, but it's Phonome driving on in the last 100. Rimmer goes to second, but it's Phonome clear, and it's Phonome for the money by 2 lengths. Rimmer second, Arch Force third. And then came back behind those horses, Come On Mate, Classic Benbara, I'm Naughty, and Cashburn all in a line. Followed further back by Panache. And then came Merlin's Law, a long break, Skylight Jimmy, Jose Allegra, and Black Type Magic last in. Phonome the winner. It's a good ride, always in a beautiful place. Gives Reese McLeod a double. On a day of doubles, Phonome trained by Sue Naylor, number 13, taking out the 6th event of the day in 1 minute 50.05. Had it perfectly placed, did Reese McLeod. Good to see him riding a few winners. He got home on gumboot for David Hall in the 3rd event today, and he's gone on and put this horse in the perfect place, always in a challenging role, in about 4th position on the outside, and found the line strongly to win. Upsetting most punters, I might add, but he's done the job in good style. Our minor placings are through. Number 9 has got second, Rimmer, Steve Baster. Number 4 was third, Arch Force, Mark Zara, 13.94. 4th in was 1. Classic Benbara. 5th in was number 6, Come On Mate. He never really got into the race. Phonome had the right position all of the way and was strong to the wire, 13.9 and 4. It's been a while since Reese's had a city double, to my recollection, but he rode both of his winners here today in terrific style. 16.
Great Eastern Steeplechase. Very gruelling assignment. You've got to be very tough to win one of these and super fit. Let's get the late mail on the big chase.
The feature of the day, the Carlton Draft Great Eastern Steeplechase, is coming up next here at Oakbank. Eric Musgrove has 2 runners engaged in the race, and he is eligible to win a $150,000 bonus if he can win this. He's already taken out 2 of the other feature races today. He has to win this to get the money. Do you think he can? Let's see.
Oh, look, Joe, he just won the Onkaparinga, the Adelaide Bank Onkaparinga Cup with a 100 to 1 chance, and I spoke to him after. He said, gee, I wish that had been the Great Eastern. But he's got a very good chance in the race. Look, Joe, I'm hoping for Eric, but I do think the top weight is weighted to win, Crafty Dancer from the John Wheeler stable. I put it in to beat number 3, the Rampager, Eric Musgrove. We'll all be cheering him on. The $150,000, never ever gone off, you know, and there's been a lot of horses got the 2 league, or trainers got the 2 leagues in. The 3rd league hasn't gone their way, but hopefully today it does happen. So I put him in for 2nd. For 3rd, I put in number 2, which is Outback, the John Wheeler horse. It fell last time out, but I do feel that it might have learned a bit of a lesson from that. And for 4th, I put in number 7, which is Pookie Bear from the Eric Musgrove. So we'll be cheering for Eric, but I went 1, 3, 2, 7, Joe.
John Letts tipping Brett Scott can win his 6th Great Eastern Steeplechase aboard the top weight here, Crafty Dancer.
Yes, he knows that track so well. He's had plenty of experience there over the years, Brett Scott. Crafty Dancer 280 favourite. Randwick, race 7 in 19 minutes. The next race is the Energy Australia Plate. Mukarina, Storm Zero, Lord Kefalonia, Reinhardt, 4935 make up the Sky ratings. The riding change in the next at Randwick is Craig Carmody on number 8, Grandura, excuse me, replacing Darryl McClellan. Lord Kefalonia and Reinhardt are given chances there. And of the rest, we've got Balgold, Marcellin and Parents, all around $7.50. So that is a wide market. The next at Randwick. The Melbourne First Four, 13, 9, 4 and 1, paid $11,778.60. Here's Hilton for the Great Eastern.
Moving in well, Matt. Coming up now, 3 laps of the course, 24 jumps, 24 steeples, and 4,950 metres. Similar colours here, Yellow Limit in a red cap, Pookie Bear in a black cap. Now forward comes Shamrock Dancer. That'll leave Rackets and Delegate from a mare called Highly Placed. Now Delegate goes in. They're ready to run now. Set for a start, 24 flights, 49.50. The favourite is Crafty Dancer. A short-priced favourite at that. Set to go. Starter checks his watch. 6 minutes. That's what it'll take. Off now. Rackets red at the start. Delegate was first to show out. Away nicely was Pookie Bear. Going up on the inside, Delete Me Not of Turkey Lane, a little bit forward in the early stages, and starting to work over now was Outback, as they're all safely over the first. And then came Crafty Dancer, followed by the Rampager Rackets, back to second last Yellow Limit, and last of all is Shamrock Dancer. They come to the second on the first round, and the leader Delegate jumping well 2 lengths in front. Second is Outback on the outside of Pookie Bear, going up on the fence as they go over Shillabee Road the first time. Turkey Lane was fourth as they swing and climb the hill to the Fallen Log on the first round. Crafty Dancer moving to fourth from Turkey Lane, being followed by Delete Me Not, and then came Rackets, followed by the Rampager, given plenty of time to settle. Yellow Limit dropped back to second last, and Shamrock Dancer was at the rear of the field. There's 2 right on top of the hill to come, and the pilot is Delegate, leading the way by a couple of lengths. In second place, Outback on the outside. Gee, ran out sharply there, Delegate, and that almost sold out Pookie Bear. Pookie Bear went down on his nose, was quickly picked up by the rider, as again Delegate runs out sharply at the third right on top of the hill, and Crafty Dancer moved around the outside of Pookie Bear and Outback to go and sit outside the leader, which is jumping very awkwardly indeed. Now Turkey Lane goes up to fifth, being followed by Delete Me Not, the Rampager from Rackets. 2 further back came Yellow Limit, who's over on the inside of Shamrock Dancer. Now they come to the second on the side and approach the home turn on the first round, and Crafty Dancer's taken up the running. Crafty Dancer leads by 2 lengths. In second place now on the inside, Delegate, and Outback moves up to third, being followed on the rails by, in fact, Pookie Bear, which almost sold out at the second one on top of the hill, where there was indeed a fall on Saturday. And then Turkey Lane from the Rampager, Delete Me Not, Rackets, and biding time back at the tail of the field now is Shamrock Dancer on the outside of Yellow Limit. It's Crafty Dancer, the favourite, in front. At the end of 1 lap, will he be in front with 2 more rounds? He leads by a half length on Turkey Lane, who looks to be over racing today. He's up a lot closer than the jockey would like, I'd say, moving through Delegate and Outback on his inside. And then came Pookie Bear, being followed by the Rampager, Rackets. They're tightly bunched, these. As they go over the first one, they jumped. Then came Delete Me Not, followed by Shamrock Dancer, and last of all is Yellow Limit. Crafty Dancer trying to do it all of the way in the last 2 1/4 laps or so. Leads by 2 lengths to Outback, and now moving up the Rampager, goes to third. Fourth on the inside was Delegate, being followed by Pookie Bear as they go over that one and go across Shillabee Road again. Turkey Lane on his outside, followed by Rackets, Delete Me Not, Shamrock Dancer, and last is Yellow Limit. Here's the log again. And it's Crafty Dancer 2 in front. The Rampager travelling with his head on his chest second, and going up on the inside of the leader. In third position now was Delegate to the inside of Outback, being followed back on the rails by Pookie Bear, and then Turkey Lane. Further back to Rackets from Delete Me Not, Shamrock Dancer, and Yellow Limit is last of all. Now here's the end of the treble right on top of the hill, and Crafty Dancer, he's jumping beautifully. He leads. Now there's a fall. Delete Me Not down. Delete Me Not came down, almost unseated the rider of Pookie Bear. It was severely checked, and so too badly checked was Turkey Lane. So that jump again causing a problem for some of these today, and there has been a fall. In fact, a fall. Delete Me Not came down. He continues to jump them, and the one that was badly interfered with was Pookie Bear. The leader is Crafty Dancer, coming around the corner. Leads by a length and a half. They've got a little over a lap to go. Second is the Rampager. Third place now was Outback, being followed on the rails by Rackets. He's very forward in the race with 1 round left. Delete Me Not the outside. And then came Pookie Bear, followed by Shamrock Dancer, Yellow Limit. And Turkey Lane, unfortunately, looks to have run his race. He's dropped back 5 behind that runner. He's not staying in touch at all, Turkey Lane. He raced very fresh and forward in the race today, and he's now a clear last. And that riderless horse has been picked up. I speak of Delegate out of the straight. They've got less than a lap to go, and Crafty Dancer still leading from the Rampager, who went up on his inside on the hill that round the previous time. Third Rackets inside there of Outback, being followed by Pookie Bear. Delete Me Not from Shamrock Dancer, and last of all now is Yellow Limit, as they go now with about 1,100 metres left to run, and Crafty Dancer's jumping beautifully. He leads by a length and a half. The Rampager knuckled to that one, almost sold out. In third place, Rackets on the inside. He's close enough, if good enough. On his outside was Outback, being followed by Pookie Bear. Then Shamrock Dancer, another riderless horse there. Delete Me Not lost the rider at that one. Delete Me Not continues on with the field, and last is Yellow Limit. Here they go over the log for the last time. Crafty Dancer a length and a half. The Rampager. 3 away Rackets looks to be travelling comfortably inside of Outback likewise. Behind those was Pookie Bear, and Yellow Limit is starting to make ground. Crafty Dancer leads. The Rampager looks tired, but he's staying with him. Then Rackets being followed by Outback. Further back, Yellow Limit starting to make his run. Then Shamrock Dancer back there with Pookie Bear. They come down the hill the last time. 2 left to jump. Crafty Dancer, can he do it for almost all of the way? Leads a length on the Rampager. Here goes Rackets with his run. He's let go. Rackets up on the outside, but he didn't jump it at all well, and Crafty Dancer responded. It's Crafty Dancer over the last. The jumping's finished. 400 metres to go in the Great Eastern. Crafty Dancer a length in front. Rackets is laying down the gauntlet. Then the Rampager, followed by Outback and Shamrock Dancer. A stirring 2-horse war at the 200, but Rackets goes to Crafty Dancer, who couldn't offer any resistance, and Rackets has got the Great Eastern won. He's been jumping sensationally here in South Australia with this style of race, and he's coming away, Rackets. Rackets is going to score by 8 lengths with a brilliant sprint up the straight. Crafty Dancer gallant in defeat. 12 away third, Outback just over the Rampager, followed by Yellow Limit, Shamrock Dancer, Pookie Bear. There goes a riderless horse. That was Delete Me Not, and Rackets, he went around the corner again. He's looking for another jump. The other riderless horse, Delete Me Not, continues on. That horse, the jockey, came off seemingly at Shillabere Road. I'm just looking for Delete Me Not's rider. And in this massive crowd, at more or less eye level to me, I cannot see that rider will get a report.
All right, more shortly on that, Hilton. Thank you. Rackets number 9, ridden by N. Dunn, has won the Great Eastern Steeplechase after recent wins at Murray Bridge and Strathalbyn over the hurdles and steeples. He's been too good today. Crafty Dancer tried hard, but he was a tired horse in the end, and Outback number 2 has run third. 9-1-2, and that's the running of the Great Eastern Steeplechase. 24 fences covered by Rackets. Now, race 7 at Randwick is coming up in 8 minutes' time. Riders are about to mount up. Main ones in commission, and there's a few of them: Lord Kefalonia, Mukarina and Reinhardt. Well, we're talking about Mukarina there. That galloper is trained by Barbara Joseph, who's with Chris Kearns.
Barbara, Mukarina, he put it all together last start, and what a terrific little horse he's been, so consistent.
Yes, he has been very consistent, you know, and I just hope the track today is not too cut up for him. I mean, he hasn't been that good on slow tracks, but I was hoping it would dry out enough by 4 o'clock this afternoon for him.
So this is the thing that could go against him today. Dan Nicklick rode him last start and knows the horse now, so will he be up near the lead?
Oh yes, I think he's drawn wide, but he's a horse that's got to be up near the lead, and he just likes to lead. He keeps on fighting, but he's up there.
Yeah, well, he's been a great money spinner, and I think he's won 5 times, placed about 6 starts as well. So if he can get through the ground, he's a top chance.
Yes, he is. You know, he's owned by a good syndicate of my owners, and that they have a lot of fun, and they're great followers. They're all here today, and look, it'll be wonderful wonderful for him to win or run a place.
Well, all your syndicate owners have fun.
Yes, we all try to have a lot of fun in our syndicate, and I mean, most of them are all friends and things like that, so it works out really well.
Well, let's hope you can come up with a winner at Randwick on Sires Day.
It would be nice.
All right, Barb, good luck.
Thank you.
Barbara Joseph.
Gee, it's open. New South Wales favourites Marcellin at $7.40. Super Tab favourites Balgold at $8. And Unitab have got a different favourite altogether. Reinhardt number 5 at $6.30. So punters across the land having a tough time sorting this one out. Oakbank, race 6. Fourth was number 3, the Rampager. The Unitab first 4, 9, 1, 2 and 3, paid $435.80 after race number 6 with weight to come. Rackets, ridden by jockey N. Dunn. Caulfield, correct weight on race 6. Phone Home beat Rimmer, Archforce and Classic Benbara, and everything's official there. Now looking ahead to the next race at Eagle Farm. Michael.
Yes, an interesting race here. Reinhardt resuming, as are a number of the others, and he's a clear favourite. Pretty line ball with the tote on the ring here, 470 in New South Wales on the totalisator. And on course, there's quite a few grouped around the double figures, just on or just under. So Reinhardt all the rage here, and 470 and 230 on the tote in New South Wales. Now Storm Zero is moving forward, race over the 1200 metres. Previous race won by Who Did It, number 7. Chris Muntz led pretty well all the way, beat 5 Galante, who rattled home 13 third Mythological and 1 fourth Half Hennessy. Just commenting on Who Did It as our radio listeners link in with us. Who Did It did a good job to win the previous. It'll be a good form race, and Galante could well be the best horse to come out of it. Hasner won the sires, Private Steer the 4th, Parhelia the 3rd, the 2nd Yes Boss, and Au Natural won the 1st. Now, gradually getting the last few in. Tom Carews coming up towards a wide gate. Masked is still away, and so too is Mukarina. Mukarina walks in. Only Masked now. Masked is there. Tom Carews tending to sit back, but we're all ready now. This is the second last of the day at Royal Randwick. Ready, racing this time, and Perrant's dropped back, and the same for Glen Idle, and jumping quickly Tom Carews with Mukarina. Going out very, very swiftly was Mr. Royston. 3 of them in line, followed by Masked Lord Kefalonia, Grand Jura. Then the favourite Reinhardt, followed by Natoire and Balgold. A length and a half further back, Glen Idle, followed by Marcellin, Full On Magic and Perrant, and last 2 away, Storm Zero. Tom Carews from his wide gate across onto the rails, 6:50 to run. Leads to Mr. Royston and Mukarina, followed by Grand Jura inside Lord Kefalonia. 1.5 Reinhardt between Masked wide out and Balgold on the rails. Then Natoire, Marcellin. On the fence is Perrant, about 3 Full On Magic and Glen Idle. And a length further back is Storm Zero. They round the turn, and Tom Carews straightens up to Lord Kefalonia. Mukarina is under pressure, followed by Reinhardt being called upon, and Old Natoire's running a race, and then Masked, Grand Jura and Storm Zero coming down the outside. 2:50 to run. Tom Carews taken on quickly by Reinhardt and Natoire. Lord Kefalonia. Masked is joining in, and so too Storm Zero. It's Reinhardt hitting the front, not for long. Masked is gathering him in. Masked races away, and Masked has won it from either Storm Zero or Reinhardt. And then came Tom Carews, Full On Magic rattled home. So did Marcel, and then Perrant's, Natoire, Lord Kefalonia, Balgold, Grand Jura, followed by Glen Idle, Mr. Royston, and Absolute was Mukarina.
Masked number 15, ridden by Rod Quinn for John Hawkes, has got up at 9:33.80. It's tight for second. We've got Reinhardt there, Chris Muntz, that's number 5, and Storm Zero, number 9, ridden by Len Beasley. We'll leave it as 15 and a photo at this stage on race 7 from Randwick, winner trained by John Hawkes. Full placings in a moment, but Eagle Farm, they are getting set for race 8. Striking Victory's the solid pick for this one, $2.70. Star Sierra is a chance, as is Lighthouse Road, number 1, there at 7.10. And through the rest of the field, they are at double figure odds. And it's a Class 6 over 1,400 metres. Just standing by for those placings to come through at Randwick on race 7. 15's the winner, Masked, and that photo for second was between 5 Reinhardt and 9 Storm Zero. And We will confirm all placings as soon as the judge posts them on the running of race 7. 1 to go on 20 on 5, 4, 8, 12. The treble, $339.30, and the daily double 1 and 5, $60.10 on race 8 Eagle Farm. Heading to the gates at Caulfield, race 7. Alf joins us with the late mail.
Thanks, Matt. Number 12, Best Picture. It is the on-course favourite. Been fairly solid too. Blinkers went on last start, raced up on the speed and won very well indeed.
To line for the 1800 metre race for mares, and the favourite is Best Picture at $3. They are getting set. Eagle Farm on the previous, the numbers there were 5, 4, 8 and 12, and weight is right. Correct weight on the 8th. The New South Wales first 4 paid $15,229.10. Gladmac was 4th. That's it for my contribution this afternoon. Rod Fuller will be joining you shortly with our Monday night of racing and the continuation of our afternoon programs. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night, and I'm about to hand you over now to Greg Miles for the 7th at Caulfield.
Shanghai Moon and Ruling Eyes are both set, so 3 to come along. Best Picture, the best tried on track after initially being easy. It's tightened up again. Good support for Twilight Rose as second favourite. Most of them ready. Just the last couple to get set then. 3, 7 and 13 are the numbers in the quaddie. Best Picture, the favourite here. Well supported Twilight Rose. It's been a well tried second pick. Money at longer odds for Good Thing. Ruling Eyes pretty solid in the market. Just about ready now. In fact, they're all in. Good Thing took the outside. Ready. 1800. Good Thing just took a dive at the gates. Now they're away. And as they've jumped into stride, the first to begin was Twilight Rose with Best Picture. Ruling Eyes goes on from an outside barrier draw. Monda Special is up there, and Good Things coming across from the extreme outside. Settling into stride though, Ruling Eyes had the lead. Into second placing at the 1400 is Good Thing. Best Picture is up in third placing as Good Thing goes to the lead. Twilight Rose is back fourth on the inside of Maybe Arch with Monda Special 3 deep the outside of them. 2 lengths away is Tara's Rangers also covering ground. My Fraulein next to the inside, and then Final Shuffle. 2 lengths to Tan Tat Star, Dreamworks and Costa Reno. And last of all is Shanghai Moon. They head along towards the 1,000 metre mark, and Good Thing by 2 lengths. Best Picture in second placing. Ruling Eyes a length away in third, and they're followed by Monda Special doing some work. Followed by Maybe Arch a length away to Twilight Rose. Tara's Range can't get in. Final Shuffle is next. Followed a length away then by My Fraulein. 2 lengths to Tan Tat Star and Costa Reno. More than 2 lengths to Dreamworks and Shanghai Moon last of all. Good Thing came down the side a length and a quarter. Best Picture second. Ruling Eyes is third. Monda Special is fourth. Maybe Arch fifth, niggled at. Twilight Rose going past her on the fence, and then Tara's Range. My Fraulein followed by Final Shuffle, Tan Tat Star in Costa Reno, Dreamworks and Shanghai Moon. Good Thing the leader. Ruling Eyes through on the inside, and Best Pictures joining in with her run. Clear to Twilight Rose on the fence, and then Monda Special and Tara's Range. They swing wide with Best Picture going up on the outside to tackle Ruling Eyes. Twilight Rose getting up on the inside, and here's Tara's Range. Best Picture at the 200 from Twilight Rose, Ruling Eyes and Tara's Range. Best Picture with a narrow lead, 100 metres to go from Ruling Eyes. Tara's Range coming through. Best Picture, Tara's Range dived. Close. Best Picture, Tara's Range, nothing between them. Twilight Rose might have snatched third from Ruling Eyes. Final Shuffle, and then Maybe Arch, Tan Tat Star, My Fraulein. Next to finish then Shanghai Moon, Monda Special, Good Thing, and behind these to finish is Dreamworks towards the end, and in Costa Reno. Best Picture will get it, but only just. Tara's Range was pegging her back at every stride, but Best Picture has arrived. A treble for Kerrin McEvoy. Tara's Range missing by a half stride, and it'll be a close go for third as well. 12, 7, and the third number still to be semaphored. Also there it goes. 4's got it. Twilight Rose, Matt Pumper. Just in front of Ruling Eyes, who's been beaten around half to 3/4 of a length altogether. 12, 7, 4. Fourth end, number 6. 12, 7 and 4. Best Picture pulling it out in a photo finish to give Kerrin McEvoy 3 for the day. Whew, it was a close go though. Kerrin had her up in the leading bunch all of the way. Good fighting performance. She came wide, looking for the better ground, and has squeaked home. Blinkers went on last time out on Hillside at Sandown. She took a forward roll and won there, and she's done the same here, stepping up a grade. So good effort there. Numbers are 12, 7 and 4. Fourth in number 6, and fifth in was number 17. Now, dividends are coming through. 310 and 190 for best picture. 210 Tara's Range, 230 Twilight Rose. Now the daily doubles paid 38.40 on 7 and 12. Quaddie 4,661.50 for 3, 7, 13, 12. Quinello $11.10 on 12 and 7. Exacta $21.80. The trifecta $69.50, 12, 7 and 4. Running double $70 even. That daily double $38.40. The quaddie $4,661.50. All
very promising horse indeed. He starts to move in. Let's take you to the hill. Here's Ron.
Thanks, Hilton. The Mitsubishi Motors handicap. Pretty open affair. Very breezy over here in the open air. Out on top of the hill now. It's really sprung up in the last half hour or so, this wind. Now, those watching on both channels, Kedron has a green cap to distinguish from Henry C's Gold, but it's a grey anyway, so shouldn't be a real problem for us. They're ready. No, Jack of Spades tossing the head about. Here's a chance. No, he's done it again. Head's held up. The lights on, they're off this time, and Tormentus might have missed it slightly with To Pay Up, and away fast out wide Cielo Road. Carving through very quickly, though, Jack of Spades on the inside is going to take up the lead. Jack of Spades led from in the green cap, second Kedron. Third over on the inside, Romanus Jewel from Sciatica, nicely placed fourth. They were followed by Luotto, then came over on the inside Valiant Chief, then the grey Henry C's Gold. Well back in the field To Pay Up on the outside. On its inside, Tormentus, Cielo Road was last, and just ahead of it, the stayer Soldado was second last.
They've got 900 metres left to go on the pilot. Jack of Spades leading by 3/4 of a length on Kedron. A half length away third Romanus Jewel, and 1-2 Sciatica. Then a length and a half Valiant Chief on the rails. A neck away Luotto, Henry C's Gold 3 wide. To Pay Up's 4 wide from Tormentus, Cielo Road and Soldado. 650 metres to go, and the leader is Jack of Spades, about a neck in front of Kedron. Third on the inside, Romanus Jewel of Sciatica. Valiant Chief's trying to work off the inside. It's getting a cart into the race now on the back of Sciatica, putting Henry C's Gold, or keeping him out there from To Pay Up, and Tormentus sneaking home on the rails at the 300, and the leader is Jack of Spades rolling off the inside, challenged by Kedron. Now Valiant Chief down the centre, let goes, trying to run on. Tormentus is the one coming through. Tormentus is out to challenge the leaders now. Romanus Jewel getting the rails run. Tormentus, Valiant Chief, Kedron. Tormentus, Valiant Chief. Tormentus in front of Valiant Chief, and Tormentus beat Valiant Chief by about a half length. A length and a half Kedron third. Soldado ran on nicely in a photo for fourth with Romanus Jewel and Cielo Road wide out. Then Jack of Spades, followed home by Sciatica, To Pay Up. Then Luotto, Henry C's Gold, last in after a tough run in the 7th of the day.
Simon Price successful with 14 Tormentus, 750, 260, 6 Valiant Chief, 170, 5 Kedron, $7.10. 14, 6 and 5 after Oakbank race 7. So to the last event, day 2 of the Kedron, third trifecta, $590. The last event from Eagle Farm, race 9.